Hi there. My name is Pal. That's Pal. It's a nickname. That's not my real name. I This is my first time uploading on YouTube anything like significant, I guess. But I had this a long speed paint of a drawing that I did, and I thought, I wanted to upload it, but I didn't really feel like putting music over it or just leaving it as it was. I felt like 13 minutes was a long time to watch without incomplete silence, basically, so that I just thought I'd talk over it. I'm not going to edit the audio, I'm just going to talk, I guess explain what this is, how I came to it, my opinions on what it's based on, I guess. So yeah, for those of you, you probably know, I'll probably put it in the title, but you probably know who this is and what it means, I guess. But for those of you who don't, this is Josh. He's a character in the new season of DRUCK, if I'm pronouncing that right. I never know. Yeah, he's apparently we don't know yet, but most likely is going to be the love interest of the main character of season 5. He has been compared a lot, because he does parkour, he's been compared a lot to Miles Morales. So I decided to draw him as Miles with his spider suit and everything. I don't know that this is very good. I did it with my hands, like I painted it with a finger because I lost the pen for my iPad. So it's probably a little bit shittier than it would have been had I had the proper tools, but I didn't, so this is all that you get. So yeah, I felt like drawing him because I used as reference, oh, my dog woke up. Hi. I used as reference a picture that his character uploaded onto Instagram where he was jumping or whatever, and it looked like Miles, and a lot of people on Tumblr were comparing it to Miles, so I was just like, let's draw him as Miles because that's cool, and I like them both extremely, like a lot. I like them both a lot, so I just did, and this is going to be the result. I'm not very good at drawing. I don't know much about anatomy or shadows or color theory. I don't know anything really. It's probably crooked as hell if you mirror it, but just please don't mirror it. Don't pick apart the flaws in this, please. It looks a little bit good this way, so just let's leave it that way. So yeah, I decided to draw Josh because I've been watching the new season of DRUCK, and it's very good so far, so I just thought I'd kind of talk about Skam as a whole, and the remakes, and the new season of DRUCK, and maybe the past seasons of DRUCK as well, because maybe hopefully someone will care, even though I'm not sure I myself care about my own opinions, but clearly I do because I'm making a video on it. So yeah, I started watching OG Skam back in 2017. I think season 3 was airing. Yeah, it was season 3. I started watching it, I think, right about the middle of season 3. I started from season 1, but there was a lot of content on Twitter about season 3, so I hurried past the first two seasons, and sort of went from there, I think. And I've been obsessed, sort of, not really, but yeah, checking up on Skam and its remakes at various points these past few years to see how it's going, what the remakes are doing. I watched all 4 seasons of the OG because I had to, because duh. And then I sort of sprinkled my viewings of the others. I watched, I picked and chose from different remakes, different seasons that looked interesting. For example, I think it was season 2 of Italia and season 3 of Italia, maybe 2. I watched season I think I watched all of DRUCK except for season 2. I don't think I watched season 2. Like, I know about it because I've consumed Skam content through Tumblr and Twitter and stuff. So, like, I know what happens in every season. But I hadn't really watched any new generation sort of, like, past OG seasons from any remake. I'd started watching, I think it was season 5 of Skam France, but I gave up on it. I didn't like where it was going. And then I started What the Fox season, is it 5 too? Oh god, I don't remember. I don't remember the numbers, but 14 sort of season. I started watching that, which started airing a little bit earlier than DRUCK's new season, and I didn't like what that was going either. So I'm not really pleased with how the remakes are handling the new generations, or at least the seasons, you know, past the, like, the characters that OG Skam gave them. You know, I feel like they've lost a little bit of the essence of what Skam was supposed to be. It's sort of like they were going too much off of the original sort of writing from OG and you know, just tweaking it to fit their countries and their cultures and stuff, and sort of the stories they wanted to tell, I guess. But when they ran out of you know, when they ran out of original sort of content and started creating their own, I think they lost it a bit. For example, the new What the Fuck season very much missed the mark, I think, especially with today's political climate. I don't like the point of view that they chose or the story they chose to tell. At first I thought they were going for sort of a controlling parent thing with Kato's family. I get from, like, Tumblr and stuff that they've gone for the racist parent and the racist girl who falls in love with a black boy and therefore learns racism is bad sort of storyline, which I'm not pleased about at all. I'm like, get that shit out of my face right now. So I stopped watching. But yeah, I thought they were headed in another direction. Apparently not. But yeah, I think they're doing Skam justice. I don't even know if that's a word. But yeah, they're not doing it justice. I feel like Skam, at least for its time, was very progressive. We later, you know, upon revisiting, we understand, for example, that Nurul Helm's seasons are all quite toxic, and the bad boy who is soft for the feminist, like, brave girl is no longer like our cup of tea. We you know, it doesn't do anymore. But I guess at the time that season 2 of Skam, like the OG Skam, came out, we were all sort of blindsided by it, and we were all fooled into thinking, not all of us, because there were definitely people who from the beginning were like, William is toxic, and we were like, no, he's not, he's cute. But yeah, he's toxic as fuck. So yeah, I think even though it had its flaws, it's not flawless. Skam always had this, you know, it was supposed to be a show for teenagers and 20-somethings who were, you know, struggling with that part of their lives and who wanted to see themselves on screen and to see their experiences on screen, and that didn't get to. And I feel like, especially, I love the first seasons, because I love the Eva character so much, and I love what that season is all about, what it's trying to say. But I think once they, like I said, once they lost, the remakes lost that source material, when they ran out of source material, essentially, they sort of lost the meaning, you know, of the show. They didn't really get it. all of them except, apparently, because it's just started, but the new season of DRUCK. I love the new season so far. I love how it's being handled. I love the relationship between Nora and her sisters. I love the family dynamic that they have, that it's not perfect, but they love each other. I love where the conflict is coming from. I think it's a very important message to send. It's sort of, like, it's what it ought to be. It's what Skam ought to be. It's a representation of a situation that many people go through, many teens, young teens, and even people in their 20s go through, that is often either misrepresented or not represented at all in the media. And I feel it's, at least for now, it's only just begun. I'm hoping they keep on this sort of track, but it's been represented very tactfully. And I love that you could already tell from the get-go what it was all about. You knew, because it was Kiki's sister, that it was about the, alcoholism of their mom. And now that Kiki was gone from home, and upon introducing Zoe as never being home, you understood that it all fell on, or falls onto, Nora's shoulders. And I love that they tricked us. They did that little trick with the Instagrams at the beginning. They were introducing characters who were definitely not the main characters, who were kind of the antagonists and have been the antagonists so far. I thought that was very clever. And yeah, I sort of just love also the new squad, like Eva and Mylene and Fatou. Oh my god, I love them so much. I love that it's like 2 white girls and 2 black girls, and a plus-size girl and a lesbian, like a black lesbian. I was screaming from the rooftops. I was like, yes, this is what we need. And I love it. And these last couple of days, there's been a lot of content. Sorry, you hear noise in the background, that's my dog. These last couple of days, we've been getting a lot of Eva and Fatou content, like the 2 of them hanging out. It was great. I loved seeing black girls being friends on screen and also on our Instagrams. I love it. And I just, I really dig where this season's going. And Josh introducing, yet another black love interest. I love that. I love it for them. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just really digging this season. I guess the drawing's done now, so enjoy that. I hope you enjoyed my opinions, even though they may have been wrong. Let me know in the comments if you have any differing opinions from mine. Yeah, so that's what it looks like. I don't like that hand. The one I had to reference, I hate it. But yeah, that's that. Follow my Instagram. I'll leave all of my socials in the bio anyway. But yeah, let me know in the comments. We can have a chat if you want about the new seasons or not. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to end this. Goodbye, I guess. Have fun. Watch the new season of DRUCK. Yay!